All right, I'm going to do this segment in two parts because it'll make the video a lot longer if I do it all in one whack. So this is Seed to Seal Explained, part one. The one thing that sets Young Living apart from all other essential oils companies is our Seed to Seal promise. So let me break down what that means, what Seed to Seal actually means. At Young Living, we do not strip constituents to make our oils smell better. We do not mix species of the same oil. We do not spray weed killers or pesticides or herbicides or use genetically modified seeds. We spend $12,000 an acre to hand weed lavender instead of the industry standard of $60 per acre. Now, the reason why the industry standard is $60 an acre is because it's a lot cheaper to spray pesticides rather than hand weeding. We do not distill with solvents like hexane. Our soil is not tainted with mercury, arsenic, glyphosate, or any poison because our fields are untouched by toxic chemicals. We harvest at the exact time of day that Young Living, their research team, has found to be the ideal time for that specific plant. We know when that peak is because of our extensive library on oils. The oldest and largest globally, compiled from nearly 30 years of research at farms on 6 continents. Gary Young grew helichrysum essential oil at St. Mary's in Idaho, then Mona in Utah, then the Mediterranean country of Croatia to watch its scores on our Seed to Seal testing. We don't grow it where it grows natively. We grow it where it grows best and produces the most effective oil for the body. Our farms are all over the world, and you can actually go and visit them. Anybody can, because we're transparent. We test 8 times at the farm, then again in Spanish Fork, Utah, then again after bottling. We do 24 tests per batch to make sure the oils meet our standards. Then we do third-party testing with 2 accredited, respected independent labs. Young Living's oils are tested by scientists with over 180 years of combined lab experience. Most of the scientists were hand-trained by our founder, Gary Young himself. Young Living is a global leader in essential oils with nearly $2 billion in sales annually. That means those that use the oils, and they just keep coming back because they work. There are 3,000 global employees, 600 life-changing products, 16 corporate and partner farms, more than 20 international markets, 50 highly trained scientists, 12 independent partner labs, and 6 million global members. To say we are the same as a generic or a generic off-brand or a brand at the grocery store is just silly, and it makes no sense because they are 2 totally different products. Why use an oil to get away from chemicals and then use an oil laden with chemicals? You cannot have quality without cost. The 2 go hand in hand. For instance, irradiated, mechanically separated rib meat is not the same as grass-fed organic beef. You get what you pay for. We understand that in every other industry except aromatherapy. A third-party lab test doesn't make an oil pure. Saying your oils are better does not make them pure. Integrity, hard work, and high standards. That is Seed to Seal, and that is why Young Living is different. It's our promise of purity. You can learn more about Seed to Seal at seedtoseal.com. All of our oil is shipped from around the world to Spanish Fork, Utah, where it's run through vigorous 8-point testing to ensure purity. Those tests are run in triplicate at the farm, at Spanish Fork, and a third time before bottling. It's why Young Living has never had a recalled essential oil in over 2 decades of business. You can trust the integrity. Seed to Seal is based on 3 pillars: sourcing, science, and standards. So what does that mean? The testing is thorough and precise, and it's why I don't buy my oils from a mom and pop's oil shop. They simply don't have the team that it takes to stay on top of the hundreds of oils and blends. They don't have seed to seal. You can visit our farms. So why can't you just buy oils at the grocery store? Purity. You get what you pay for. I've seen bottles of frankincense at Walmart for $7. And I know that it costs a lot more than that just to distill it. That's a red flag that that oil has been altered in some form.